Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Peter Grill to Kenja no Jikan. So, last episode, our full-on harem finally got to meet each other, and that resulted into a pretty crazy night. And I think by the end of it, we decided we should have like a schedule kind of thing, like write up some paperwork. I believe that's how it ended, because, you know, we can't have nights like this every night. Just once in a while is one thing, but this can't become the norm. Then it'll just kind of break you as a person in multiple ways. So, yeah, hopefully we got something figured out through that. So, not quite sure what we're going to do with this episode, so let's just jump on in and see if they jump on in. So, 3, 2, 1, cut. Oh yeah, that thing is just broken. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Get some documentation going. You're surrounded, man. Might want to escape. I mean, I wouldn't, but you might want to. The allocation. Yes. Allocation of Peter. I mean, it's a valuable resource, and the various nations are dividing it amongst themselves. You know, one country can't monopolize it all. That just wouldn't be fair. You know, this might be one of those shows that I never can truly forget about. It's just left such an impression on me. I wonder if we'll have any more monster battles like we had before. Because we see monsters back there, right? They gotta come into play at some point. Maybe this episode. Maybe. And as usual, this is our still frame shot before the show begins. Here we go. So, what did we decide, ladies? Wow, that's a lot of paper. I agree. Impact play. One at a time, please. A major issue. Well, there are 2 of them. Wow. It's a shame they got dressed. Oh no. How long is it gonna take? Do we need to get a lawyer involved in this, or several? I think you might be. There's only one party that they see, let's be honest. That poor exhausted elephant. Just do your best, man. Okay. Well, he lives a more exciting life than you do, I'm sure. Oh, he gets a rest day. Oh, wow. His rest day from his harem where he gets to actually interact with his fiance. What a crazy concept. It's just so messed up the more you think about it. Just taking a break from all the crazy sex with his harem to go on a date with his actual girlfriend. A break that he's only allowed to take with their permission, you know? She is quite beautiful. We'll see. Oh, hand holding. It does seem like a fun date, though. You don't know where that smells have been. You don't want him touching your food. Yeah. How is this gonna get messed up, I wonder? This is a wonderful date spot, though. I would love to have dinner with a view of the water, you know? He's been dragged into worse things, don't worry. Yeah, we'll see about that future, won't we? It's all good. Most of his wounds cannot be seen. How could he possibly despise you? Wow, okay guys, calm down a bit. We're in public. It's not going to last much longer, is it? Yeah, there she is. I was waiting for something to happen. Please don't say anything. I mean, her being here's not too bad as long as she watches what she says, but she's not gonna watch what she says. Yes, please don't interrupt. Please go away. Yeah, we can't talk about that in front of her. That is not okay. You have to respect the rules, girl. There's no point of a contract if you break it. Don't yank another girl's horns in front of your fiancé. Well, you know, gotta be close to your kohai and all that. Real handsome. Mouth on, you know. Yeah, we need to have a talk. Tracking her by her horns, damn. We bring her to the men's bathroom. Because I can only imagine this ending one way. Yeah, I don't Toriaizu me. I gotta get back to my girl. And she would definitely taking out that top, I think. And it's all off. We're doing this. Who cares about a contract? I should have known the contract wouldn't mean much. He really did it. Wow. In the bathroom while his fiance is literally waiting for him to. It's just the immorality of it all. Oh no, no, I should have known they would just keep coming. They're all gonna come, aren't they? You know what I mean. We might as well just burn that stupid contract. Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody respects a contract. These girls have no morals. Wow. Yeah, and I'm close to this orc girl, and I'm close to this the other sister girl, and well, there's round 2. So who's next? And it's the other sister. Yeah. What, do you want to turn 2? Yep, not on one of them. just dying more and more. Like, yeah, my boyfriend will eventually can make time for me. You know, after he's done plowing through the rest of his harem, he'll get to you eventually. So while he's doing all that, she's just kind of reminiscing about their precious memories together. No, I think he hasn't had enough. Did you? Did you? I know he did. I'm glad you understand. I have a few things to tell you now. One girl didn't show up, though, so she'll probably show up at his house. Definitely. Oh, somewhere where the harem can't find him. Somewhere without interruptions, she means. I mean, what else could you do? I look. You know, if you want to share that torture with me, I'll take some of it. I'll carry some of the burden. I'm a nice guy like that. I already know which half I want. Don't worry about that. But I guess in the end, she didn't show up. The orc girl piglet. Maybe somebody actually respected the contract, or she did it off screen. One of the two. I do quite enjoy this show. Just because to show that a show doesn't have to be super well written or anything to be special, to be memorable, to be compelling. Just have an interesting concept, and the rest of it just kind of takes care of itself. Oh, there's Piglet. Peter Grill, the treaty's aftermath. Yeah, a treaty that nobody cares about. Okay. That was the 8th episode of Peter Grill to Kenja no Jikan. And this episode, they got the contract, the treaty all signed, and then everybody ignored it. That really shouldn't shock to anyone, I guess, but I did think they would respect it initially. I did think that, but I should have known better. I really should have. But yeah, apparently he is given a rest day, which is good. You know, work hard 6 days, rest on the 7th and all that. And he actually had a chance to go on a date with his actual girlfriend. So it's pretty happy occasion, right? You know, except when, you know, it gets interrupted. But he did have a decent amount of time with her before the interruption, to be fair. So that's something. But, you know, it just, the whole concept is just really funny. Just, he's on a date with his actual girlfriend, and just one by one they each have their turn, while she just sits there waiting for him, sipping wine, thinking about how much she loves him. It's just all so messed up, you know? But that's what makes it great. You know, her comments are, wow, you two sure are close, and you're pretty close to the self, too. Just, she's got to figure out what's going on eventually, right? She might actually already suspect something. But, you know, who knows? Just, this is a fun show. It's just a horrible, degeneracy-filled, you know, show, but it's a fun show. I like the flower wilting symbolism. That was a good nice touch as well. I don't really have too much more to say on it, really. Just, this guy lives a very interesting life. That's really what it comes down to. Just, I don't know. Just, it's hard to believe that she doesn't quite get that there's something going on here. I mean, he just takes his girl to the men's room and comes back several minutes later. You know, him being exhausted, her looking happy. It's pretty clear something's going on, you know, if you pay any attention at all. But she was just sipping wine, reminiscing. I guess she just doesn't focus on that too much, you know. She has faith in Peter. which she probably shouldn't. But anyway, I really don't have much more to say on it. Really, it was a good episode. I liked it. Time to wait till the next one. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.